Now that I have to sell one of my horses that I never thought I would ever sell, do I feel guilty moving to the Northern Rivers? Let's talk about it. When I announced that I have to sell one of my horses that I never ever thought I would ever part with, because the move up to the Northern Rivers has been so hard on my horses and even my dog, and I don't know how much I am mentally prepared to put a horse through for my own selfish reasons, because I can't imagine my life without them. A few people asked me, do I feel guilty or do I regret moving up here and leaving Victoria? If you can hear barking in the background, that's Brumby, because we are getting earthworks done to put in our stables, which is super exciting. But in short, my answer is no. And that might sound super selfish, but let me explain why. My mental health has always struggled in Victoria. This move is something that we have wanted to do and planned to do for a very long time. It was just a matter of when, not if. So even though my horses might have found life easier in Victoria, I wasn't showing up for them. I didn't enjoy riding. I started to resent it more and more. I tried to find reasons not to ride. And I truly did spend 10 months of the year just waiting for 2 good months. In Victoria, a lot of people suffered with seasonal depression, and I definitely was one of those people. And feeling that way used to cause me such an extreme amount of guilt, because I knew how lucky I was. I knew how privileged I was. I knew the life I was living every day was someone else's dream life, yet I wasn't enjoying it. And since moving here, all of that has changed for me. When we first moved up here, and I had been warned how difficult it was going to be on the horses, but I wasn't fully prepared and I hadn't gone through it myself. And then I started to see them really struggle. Initially, I really did panic and I did wonder, have I done the right thing? But the more professionals I talked to, both people with their own horses and vets, and it is really hard work, don't get me wrong, but I know we're going to get through it. And when we get through it, not only am I going to be happier and I'm going to get to actually enjoy my horses, being able to show up for them every single day and having them in my backyard, which I didn't have previously, I know I'm going to be able to be a better rider and a better trainer and a better horse owner. Because anyone that does this sport knows it can be so much more mental than physical. And don't get me wrong, parting with one of my horses is going to be, every time I think about it, I get quite emotional. But I know it's the best thing for him and I know it's the best thing for me. So whilst there's a lot of emotions going on with this decision, guilt just isn't one of them. But on a more positive note, I am so excited to get some stables in, to be able to improve some content. The Tack Up and Ride With Me's are going to be better than ever. And a few of you guys know the meaning behind this tattoo, but I truly do believe everything happens for a reason. And I know I am exactly where I'm meant to be.